Hey, what is happening, all you mechanical maniacs? Hurst Quayzar here. Welcome back to another episode of Barn Bargains and Other Cheap Challenges. I will tell you guys this. I have been in and out of the junkyards, I don't know, for the past 2 or 3 days, endlessly trying to find parts for these cars. One part that I knew in particular was going to be the cooling, the radiators. And quite honestly, this one doesn't have a radiator in it either. Quite honestly, you can't find a freaking radiator in the junkyard. You just can't. I tell you, I searched all the parts piles. I searched all the cars. Could not find anything in the junkyard. So what I ended up having to do was having to go to the auction. Now, that wasn't something that I like to do because I know I overpay. But I went into it with a certain mentality, some strategic thought behind going into the auction. So what I did was I went into the auction thinking, okay, if the car's going to cost me more than $1,000, more than $1,000, then what it is worth on the auction block, I'm letting it go, right? So no matter what it was, I was going to let it go. So that's what I did. I actually did come up with a few things. Oh, I gotta do that from the engine bay. All right. Let's take that away. So I actually, because of it all, because of the auctions in the junkyard, I did come up with a couple of nice additions to the Barn Bargains and Other Cheap Challenges. Now, they're not going to be, they're going to be projects, I guess. But much like, you know, my whole Plymouth Dodge entourage over there, right? I picked up these two. Oh, here we go. Picked up these two, in I think a junkyard or the auction, or see which one. Got this one at the junkyard. So, this is a standard RT, a 68 at 133,000 miles, right? Much like the one I have up there, but that one up there is like, you know, over 200. This one is a standard 70 Dodge Charger RT with 137,000 miles that I've found in the junkyard. So because I found them in the junkyard, I was like, you know what? They're a good price. I'm going to bring them in. I'm going to fix them both up, and I'm going to put them out front. And that's what, you know, like for the Raw to Rad series, I always try to keep the cars under 150,000 miles. And that's what I'm going to do up here too. So these two bad boys here, this Shelby and this Judge, is actually going to go away. It's over 168,000 miles, but I'm going to keep it for now until I find another one. And then what I'm going to do is just swap parts and then paint it. And I'm going to do what I can to make it. I want it orange. I want the freaking thing orange. So that's what I'm going to do if I find one. If I find one. So that has been my whole week, pretty much. I have been searching parts and just trying to find a couple of things. Primarily, it was going to be for the radiators. The radiators were the main thing I was looking for, and I just couldn't find them. Could not find them. Could not find them. So I ended up going into the auction and scoping out some of those cars, getting them as cheap as I could, taking the parts off that I needed, and then reselling it, right? You know, I'd clean the interior, and then I'd sell it. So I lost a little money here and there, as you can tell by my credits up there. But hey, it was well worth it to find those two vehicles. And I didn't really lose out that much because those two vehicles, after some of the ones that I was able to pick up, strip, wash, and get rid of, actually some of them made me a little bit of cash. So I did do pretty good, actually. I know it's not about the cash. I get that. I've got plenty of cash right now. But you know what they say, a fool and his money will soon part. Well, I don't want to part with my money right now. So yeah, fuel tank has to go because that's out there. All right. The whole rear end underneath this Dom Toretto Charger has been. Dom Toretto does not have the red stripes on it, though. I like the red stripes on it. So let's go ahead and repair some of these parts up. So that's what this is. So barn bargains and other cheap challenges. What am I doing? Well, if you watch the entire series, I've done a couple of challenges here and there. You know, like a 35,000, 25,000. I think I even did a 15,000. Get the car running and then, you know, take it to the track, basically, is what I did. I've done a few of those. Here lately, it's been more of classic creation. So what a classic creation is that I find something in the barn, I bring it back into the garage, and I build it back into its classic self. I don't do any modifications to it. It was up until this Dom Toretto Charger. This Dom Toretto Charger screams Brimbos. It needs the Brembo. Oh, crap. That wasn't good. So I'm putting the Brimbos on it, basically. I'm actually repairing. I shouldn't even have repaired these brakes. I should have just... oh, well. I shouldn't have repaired the brakes. I should have just thrown them in the... warehouse for later, but that's okay. We know that we repaired them. Okay. We know that we repaired them. We're going to buy new Brimbos. So let's go ahead and what I'm going to do is brakes and suspension. We're going to get rid of these. Oh, that one was bad anyway. And that pad. Okay, the rest of that stuff is not any good. So let's sell that off. Sell the pad off. Drive shaft is in horrible shape. Yeah, I don't know if I have a drive shaft. Did I keep the regular... Yeah, I kept the regular discs on there, so we're going to keep the regular discs. We're not going to go, you know, too crazy with modifying Toretto's Charger, but we are going to keep it as close as possible. We are going to get the Brimbos on there, though, because we need a couple of those. So yeah, I am kind of skewing this a little bit, but I really think this was the way to go. Okay, so I'm going to need a fuel tank just because we can't repair this one. All right, that off. Yep, put that on there. Okay, so if you take a look at this, let's see, it does not show on here. I wanted to show you a quick look on this. Just updated the QoL mod, and something I noticed on the QoL mod. So electronics. See this little wrench right there? It means you can repair it. So these are not repairable. So this is a quick, down and dirty way of understanding what can be repaired and what cannot. So that is just freaking wonderful. I love that. Definitely a helping time saver. Also, with the new one, the paint shop right here is right here. So you can like click into here and paint parts, right? Now, the reason why I did this is on the QoL config, just make it true. The reason why I did this is because when I'm painting engine parts, I don't want to go back and forth. I want to just match it, you know, back, you know, and that's why I did that. It just makes it easier. Also, when I was out doing the auctions, if you notice this GT350, the only place you can find it is Barnes and Auctions. So I said, okay, cool. I'm going to go to the auctions and I'm going to buy up another, you know, GT350 and get a wheel. I need a wheel. So I figured, you know, the junk ones, I can get into the wheel. This wheel is shot. I know it is. I don't have to take it off to know. I just know it is. So, yeah, no freaking luck there. So, I am just totally beside myself. This engine part 3, let's go take care of that real quick. That is a body part. There we go. No, that's one of the parts that needs to be repaired. Nope. There we go. All right. If you hear me go off mute for a little bit, it's because I'm Oh, crap. That is not good. Yeah, that's not good at all. Let's see if I even have a rear end for that. Dang. Didn't even notice that. Suspension and brakes. There's been very few I've come across with that, so I might be in a pickle for that. Might be throwing all these parts in a warehouse and going out into town. Going out looking for another rear end, rear axle. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, isn't that... That is... Oh, wait a minute. I got one right here. Okay. We'll take the 17 and we'll repair it. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So the Classic Creations, what is it all about? Well, the Classic Creations is that, you know, the thing is that you repair all the parts necessary to repair, to rebuild the engine, repair the car with, right? Back to 100% of where it was. So that is the thing. The only other, you know, the only thing that you would buy would be parts that you cannot repair. And that would be like your bushings, your belts, those things. Bearings. Yeah, I've got some parts I'm going to need to go buy here. Okay, so let's get out of that for a second. Let's see, I'm going to need 2 of those. 2 of those, a pinion, and 4 of the bearing bushings. Okay. Making sure I've got the bearing, pinion bushing 1. Maybe 2. Shock absorber, I need 2 of those. Differential, I need 1. Small bushing, I need 4. Okay. There we go. Now we should be pretty good. Let's see here. Now, I would get rid of all the other parts, but then I have to figure out. I'm gonna have to go see what other pieces I have in a warehouse that I can do some replacement with here. Okay, so pinion bearing. There's 2 pinion bearings in here. You got that bushing and that pinion bearing, right? There you go. I love, this is a TK mod right here. So a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you can get to rebuild the rear end. That's a TK mod. So don't get that confused with Car Mechanics Simulator. That is a mod from TK. It's a TK aftermarket mod right there. Okay, I need bearings. Why did I not see that? I don't know why I did not see that. Should have though, right? I need to be more prepared. But I tell you what, I've been like, it's been absolutely nuts for me this past week, just trying to find pieces, right? Just trying to find pieces. That's just, it's just been absolutely crazy. Yeah, we're going to put the Brembos on it. Now we have to take the tires apart too here. I forgot about that. Let me take these apart. Now these should be in pretty good shape. We're going to get the same rim and tire. These should be repairable, so that's not a bad. That's nothing to worry about there. I'm not even, you know, like even worried about that. What I am worried about is some of these pieces that I have over here. This spring's good. Bushing. Plate's good. I believe the U-bolts are good. Yep. Rear differential. I got it. Bushing I had to replace. Shock absorber I had to replace. And I think this is the... Yeah, so the rear's solid. Okay, so let's go see if we have one of those. I know we've got parts for the rear end. I just don't know which parts I have. I need one of those too here in a minute. The TK mod, so I have to look for bearings. Okay. None of that. There we go. Solid mount. It was all the same? Yeah, it looks like it, right? So let's grab one of those. Go ahead and repair the rims. Go. Before I get any farther, I want to make sure. Oh my gosh. Why didn't that not work? Rear solid axle brake mounting bracket. Really? What did I repair? Wheel retainer. No, that couldn't be it. Rear solid axle drum. Solid axle drum. Guess what? Solid axle drum. Oh my gosh. Okay. So we did repair it. We can stick that back in there. Go ahead and stick that back. I don't. Yeah. I don't need that. I needed. Why did that come in? Oh, I must have. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. So yeah, I need one of these. All right. Okay. So I'm always accused of not watching what the hell I'm doing, and you know what? You're absolutely right. They look the same to me. I'm not paying attention. That's okay. All right, we've got that in there. Rear hub, wheel hub 3. I knew that was going to be a thing, and drive shaft. Do we have a drive shaft? Rear hub 3. Rear hub. Is this it? I think this is it, right? Let me take a look real quick before. Nope, that is not it. Sort by name. Wheel hub 3. Yep, that's not the thing. So let's go ahead and put that back there. Okay, wheel hub. See if it's down here. I didn't go far enough, probably. Yeah, I didn't go far enough. Let me see. Wheel hub. Wheel hub 3. Thank goodness. All right, we've got that. All right. Woohoo! So much for that. Wheel hub 3. All right, now we got the disc, the Brimbos. Now the wheel. Now let me get the wheels taken care of here. Okay, so the tires are 285, 50, 18. A5, 50, 18, 15. Gotcha. All right, let's make sure I got the right 285, 50. Crap. What am I doing? 18. Jesus. Well, that was a goof. All right, let's try this again. Raise tire. 2, 18. 285, 50, 18. There we go. Jeez. All right, I'm making mistakes right and left. You guys can fire me. Jesus. All right. Some of this stuff here is hosed up. I can't use it. I was going to look for a drive shaft. Go. Alright. We'll go ahead and put the wheels and tires on here. All balanced up, ready to go. And that means the suspension on the Toretto car is ready to go. If you guys don't already know, I think on Peacock, that is Fast X is starting to stream on Peacock. And I don't know about you, I did go see Fast X. I was not... I'm a big Fast and Furious fan, honestly. Oops, I did not put that in there. I'll take those in there. Bearing, I'll put in there. Shock absorber in there. Okay, the rest of this stuff I'm gonna sell. Yeah, sell that, sell, and sell. Need a drive shaft. Yeah, I was not like, wasn't really happy with the movie. I thought it was, you know, they really do the outrageous stunts and all. Yes, I get that. But yeah, this was like way over the top outrageous stunts. So I don't. I think they're just. I hope they wrap it up really good. I don't know how they're going to do it. I just hope they do it tastefully. No. I can't wait for the last one so I can just like be done with the series. Be honest with you. Just because I feel like it's been going on for way too long. And I don't know what I stuck in there, but okay, it's fine. All right. So we get the full suspension on here, and I'm looking for a rear bumper on this too. So I am going to look for a rear bumper for that. So what is that? That is, let me just take a look here. Rear bumper B. So that's going to be a pain in the butt to find, because rear bumper B is probably going to be a painted bumper. I bet, and I can only find this car in a barn. So this might be, these two cars may prove very interesting as far as trying to find parts for it. So let's take a quick look here. Open shopping list, rear bumper B. Doesn't say. Doesn't say. So many different options on this car. I just love it. I love it. I passed right by it, didn't I? Rear bumper, rear bumper. Okay, so rear bumper B does not have, like, painted, that's not it, or the international bumper, NASCAR. Okay, so we should be pretty good. I might be able to find, I mean, oh, this wouldn't be it. Yeah, that's not it. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, those don't have one on it. So yeah, that's not a big deal. All right. Yeah. All right. So much for the Charger. I can go ahead and take the starter out. So now it's going to be nothing more than rebuilding the engine on this bad boy. Okay, so that's done. Let's go ahead and drain the oil out of it before I get fined with that. Man, I just have not been having the best of luck. Use it. It's not. Okay. Guess it doesn't have anything in it. That's cool. That's fine with me. That is fine with me. All right. We're going to lower her down. all the way. Oh, I needed a fuel pump on there, but I'll get to it. I do have fuel pumps, so that's not going to be a big deal. All right, for the Mustang. Yeah, I'm just... This is going to hang me up right there. That wheel's going to hang me up. I just know it is. So... Let's see. How is this thing put together? Interior frame. I haven't even done the frame yet. So let's go ahead and do the framework on it. That way it gets done. Okay, that's done. Interior's 88%. That's okay. Let's tear the body down. Don't know what else. There we go. Windows and stuff are going to have to be replaced because I cannot repair them. So that's going to be a thing. Is that it? Engine cover. I think that is it for that. Okay, let's go over here to the body shop. Go ahead and repair all these parts and pieces. Go ahead and throw that back together. So we've got a little bit of the Mustang done as well. So we've kind of bounced between both the cars, trying to get both of them done as quickly as possible. But eventually I want to get one of the... Oh, crap. Eventually I want to get one of the bays opened up so I can drag one of those other cars on one of my other project cars in here and just kind of tinker on it as I go. You know. I don't think you guys would mind that, right? No? Yep. No? Okay. So that's going to be... That is going to be the plan so far. Okay. So, yeah, I noticed on fail, if you fail it, it tells you what percentage you're going to have to deal with on fail. So, yeah, that's kind of interesting. Okay, mirror. Okay, the mirror windows. Yeah, I'm going to have to replace those. The license plate will leave off. Tail light. Glad this car had most of the pieces to it. You know, when you go into the barn and you're looking for cars, I hate the idea of trying to deal with one that does not have all the pieces already, because then you're fighting to find the pieces for the car. All right, so that is, oh, the engine cover. Put that in. There we go. Now, we get that, and that. So, Mustang. Oh, that's a Dodge bumper. I was like wondering what was going on. Okay. Mustang. Open the shopping list. Now, I noticed that not only do you have a GT350, but there's a GT350R. Now, I think the 350 GTR, I did see that. I thought, oh, I found it. And I realized it was not the same car. Oh, I didn't get that, did I? The GT350R has the Quayzar Quayzar 5 spokes on it. So yeah. So be aware of that. They are not always the same. Okay, interior. Yeah, we'll go ahead and deal with the interior. And rip that out. Gonna put it back to original. Interior shop here. Ah, I didn't even put it in my list. Okay, there we go. The Wildcat seats, 2 of those, and a steering wheel. I like that wood grain steering wheel. It is cool. Alright, seats. Alright, so the interior. Alright, so the interior is 100%, body's 91%. Lack of license plates. I think that's what it is, just a lack of license plates. So there we have it. We've done just about all we can do right now. We've got a handful of parts I can sell. So license, well, we won't sell a license plate. Let's put that license plate back on here, because that does belong on here. There we go. Sell the seat. The starter's in bad shape. Oh, that was from the Charger. So let's go ahead and put that into the Dom Toretto file, shall we? Dom Toretto. So we're going to put those all in there, and so that we know we need to replace those parts. So I think we are good to go for right now, ladies and gentlemen. Got a couple engines to build. Both of them look like they're going to need a little bit of work. I'm missing some pieces. It's going to be a tough call. So I don't know which one to build first. I will probably... it doesn't really matter. I'm going to sell this one as soon as I get done with it. This one I'm going to keep. I'm going to send it out a lot. I know. Even though it has over 150,000 miles, if I find this again under 150, then I'll keep it. But for right now, I'm going to keep this one as is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for hanging with me. I certainly appreciate it. If you enjoyed the episode, hey, give me a like down below. That would certainly help as well. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. I mean, it's free. And you can come and watch all these videos, and you make comments, and join me up over on Discord. I'm usually on both places, so have at it. We also have a Facebook page if you want to check that out too. So we're all kind of all over the place with Car Mechanic Simulator and for Quayzar's Customs. So yeah, I cannot wait to see you guys. Hope you have fun. Until the meantime, this is Hurst Quayzar saying good night, everyone, and I am out.